So now you wanna hate me cause I got money. You see me smiling cause I love money. Only see echo, that I'm a city contradictor. I have body manners when I'm sensing the poverty. Smelling poverty. I'm addicted to poverty. I have body manners when I'm sensing the poverty. No, I don't mix the poverty. I'm addicted to poverty. Whoa! We're here to POTYAs 2025. Whoa! Okay. Oh, na, na, na. Listen. Jumbo, jumbo, jumbo. Jumbo, really jumbo. Anybody know the superstar? Okay, okay. One time, say fire, fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do, 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 do. Okay, listen. Have you seen my bestie? Hey, he's sitting there and oversized me and my bestie. Na 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 na. Kaya kaya che. Kweni na kupeza we. Umangana sende ngati uli na ine, bati futi unanzeru. Some say ni body company. Iwe na muzako ni body company. Sabaona they say. Tizaona ko they say. Little did they know that iwe na ine. We beyond the hustle ni tamanga every day. Pama ama pembera ti ikaloke. Isembula ya tuni makwata na mandora. Who you ever ni munzu. If you know the song, let's go together, let's go. Who you ever. What? Who you ever ni munzu wanga. Who you ever ni munzu wanga. Listen, I'ma move the world for my bestie. I'ma do whatever for my bestie. I'ma be the rock for my bestie. Never, never wanting ever bestie. Oh, we gonna be tested bestie. They won't understand how we make money. They will call us names for the same money. Whoa, whoa. Kulivena bantu bachikwera. Bazaleta chongo iwe mbera. Okamba kamba osa vivera. Little did they know that iwe na ine. We beyond the hustle ni tamanga. Fama ama pepera ti ikalope. Isembula ya tuni makwata na ma. Who you ever? One time, hey. Who you ever? Ni mtu wangu. Who you ever? Yo. So, who you ever? Hey. I see you, my bestie over there. We see so many besties over here, right? I'ma move the world for my bestie. Be there for your bestie. Show support to your bestie. The family now, yeah, bestie. I'm appreciating. Listen, who you ever ni muntu wanga. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the POTYAs 2025. My name is Roberto. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this year's Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this year's Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards. Please welcome your hosts, Vida Mwale and Chimweka Chileshe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for coming out tonight.
Yes, indeed, it is the 2025 Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards. We're grateful that you've joined us here tonight, and we're grateful to you as well, watching us live right now on DSTV channel 271, Go TV channel 20, and we are live also on our Facebook page, Diamond TV Online. Feel free to interact with us all through the night using the hashtag POTYAs25.
Hashtag POTYAs25. And what an amazing way to start off the POTYAs. A performance from the superstar himself, Roberto. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for the superstar. A great performance he was.
No, it really was an amazing performance. What a way to kick off the show, like you said. And we have a whole lot more of that coming up tonight. It's going to be a big event.
It's going to be a big event. We have big names coming up as well.
Yes. We have Alice Truma will be performing tonight. We've got Leo Muntu will be performing tonight. We've got Chile Chevalier will be performing tonight. And also, we've got King Dizzle Slap D who will be performing tonight.
I'm always looking forward to seeing Slap D on stage and all the other names you have mentioned, Chimweka. I can't wait for the performances.
It's going to be lovely. And speaking of lovely, from the people I'm seeing here, people looking really lovely. Please, a round of applause for yourselves. Hey, people looking really good. I mean, even Vida. I wish Vida was like this every day at the office, you know. We rarely see this side of Vida.
What are you talking about, Chimweka? I look like this every single day. And I must say, it takes a team to put me together. So thanks to Caslita Designs for my dress, as well as Poise Luxury for my hair and my nails, and Glam Zone on the makeup. Chimweka, you look like you're commanding things tonight. Let me guess who dressed you.
Guess.
Nkandayatu.
You know, you just know. Shout out to Kandayatu as well for doing the most with my outfit. But listen, Vida, it's not about us tonight, okay? It's about all the nominees in the room. It's about the people who voted for them. Speaking of which, just the other day, the IT team was sharing that we've actually seen an increase this year in the number of people who voted.
Yes, we have. And we're looking at over 1.3 million votes that came in for the POTYAs this year compared to last year where we had seen 800,000 votes. So it's a big one for us, seeing the POTYAs get even bigger and seeing more votes come through. So thanks to all of you who managed to vote, all of you in here actually who managed to vote as well. If you didn't vote and you don't see your favorite personality walk away with an award, it's not on us. It's on you.
Yes, even the ECZ will be reminding us about this going into next year. But by the way, so some categories were up for public voting, while others were not. And this is what we call the technical categories. So what gets to happen is we have a team of industry professionals who make up what we call the POTYAS Council. So they get to adjudicate over some categories, and we'll be finding out who the winners of those categories will be tonight.
And I look forward to that one, Chimweka, seeing people walk away with the POTYA decided by the council, but also another exciting aspect to this year's POTYAs, Chimweka, we have new categories. So with the new categories, we see new faces walk away with awards. I know we're big on social media, content creators being celebrated right here tonight.
Speaking of new faces, by the way, so it's my first time hosting alongside Vida for this particular event. Please a round of applause for her as well. As my new co-host this year.
My first time on this stage, Chimweka, do you have any pointers for me? What are the do's and don'ts?
Well, just make sure you interact with people, you have a good time, listen to the director. In fact, my talkback is even off here. I need to listen to him as well. You need to do that. And please, well, just make sure you interact with people, you have a good time, listen to the director. In fact, my talkback is even off here. I need to listen to him as well. You need to do that. And please, whatever you do, just don't make sure you're not going to give out any coin on stage or anything like that. Just be in your best behavior. Please make sure.
No coins. Understood. Noted. Everything noted.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our event tonight, let's also recognize the fact that this year we've lost quite a number of people, unfortunately. So we're going to start off with a moment of silence for all the lives that we've lost this year. May their souls indeed rest in peace. Those are just but some of the names, the lives that we've lost this year.
This actually reminds you, Chimweka, of how fragile life can be and how important it is to celebrate every moment that you can with your loved ones.
Vida. Sorry. Okay. Apparently there's a video that we have to cue in. Let's just take a look at this video, according to our director.
Hello, you can't have a conversation about funerals and then you don't involve me. You need to learn to keep quiet. Okay? So what we're doing is, so we have decided that Chimbuya must continue. You think my absence would still make you miss Minimio? Let me show you. Hello, wait pondo, Ima papenoli, somlange. No,
not tonight. Not tonight.
Really?
How much do you want? I will pay you. How much do you want? I've survived this.
Funny enough, his name is also Cosmas. Cosmas, it's not that time.
Tell Cosmas I'll pay
thank you very much.
Tell Cosmas I will pay
We've got a
him.
show to do tonight, please.
I'll
please,
send you the money,
thank
okay?
You, Cosmas.
I will send you the money.
You can't be doing
Do not
Chibuya on
worry.
a live show. How?
We
That's
cannot.
later.
I will pay you, Cosmas. Tell Cosmas that I'll send the money.
Peter, let's get serious. Let's get to why we're
Wait,
actually
thanks for
here
saving me there. Thank you for saving me.
Well, you owe me. You owe me for that.
I owe you one, yes.
Well, since we're talking about the awards tonight, ladies and gentlemen, just want to remind you that credibility and transparency is very important for the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards. Each year, we engage auditors to confirm and make sure that the credibility remains high. This year, we have the Revolt Chartered Accountants who will be confirming that indeed the winnings were free and fair. Please put your hands together as we welcome the Managing Director from Revolt Chartered Accountants. A round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. All right, maybe he's still going through the vote somewhere. Give him a bit more time to come through and
Trying to make sure and authenticate.
Yes, indeed. Well, also, ladies and gentlemen, we did mention earlier that we do have a council that adjudicated over some of the categories this year. And it's important that we get to know who these people are. So let us take a look at this as we find out who the members of the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards Council are for 2025.
Dominic Manhundu, a seasoned entrepreneur doing business in agriculture, FMCG, professional services and real estate. Professionally, he is a management consultant with over 15 years experience in the areas of marketing, customer and contact center management, business development, branding and market research. He is a certified trainer and coach by various organizations. Dominic is the founder and executive director of the Chartered Institute of Customer Management Zambia, a membership-driven institution that drives customer management and call center management agenda in Zambia. Before this, he was in charge of business development for the Global Chartered Institute of Customer Management for Southern Africa, which includes South Africa, Botswana, Eswatini, Malawi, Namibia, Zimbabwe, and Zambia charters. He consults for various organizations, and with over 15 years experience in his field of expertise in Southern Africa, Dominic continues to work and consult for various companies and some of the leading brands in Africa, and with his vast experience in the field of marketing and hosted high-profile events. Karen Nakawala. She is a seasoned Zambia media personality, communications consultant, and media advocate for cervical cancer elimination. With over 20 years in broadcasting, including her long-standing role as a presenter at Phoenix FM Zambia, Karen has used her platform to champion public health awareness, covering breast, prostate, and cervical cancer with clarity and compassion. Following her personal battle with cervical cancer in 2019, Karen transformed pain into purpose, founding Teal Sisters Foundation Zambia, a survivor-led support network driving national efforts around prevention, screening, and HPV vaccination. Her mission
is deeply personal and systematic to ensure no woman walks alone and no survivor is left without care. Karen's leadership is recognized internationally. She is the first cervical cancer survivor appointed to the International Task Force on Cervical Cancer Elimination in the Commonwealth, and she chaired the global launch of the World Health Organization's guidelines for screening and treatment of precancerous cervical lesions. Karen continues to fuse media expertise, strategic communication, and stakeholder engagement to advance women's health, break stigma, and mobilize action. Her work embodies resilience, systematic transformation, making her a formidable force in the global movement to eliminate cervical cancer. Karen was heavily involved in the arts sector before her diagnosis, having captained the fashion industry when it was almost non-existent. She was a member of the National Arts Council until 2020, when she became a full-time global cancer advocate. In 2023, she was nominated for the Global Citizens Award. Kasuwa Sikamo. She is a dynamic and versatile communications professional with over a decade of experience spanning telecommunications, insurance, and the NGO sector. Her work centers on strategic brand positioning, audience engagement, and event management, bringing clarity, creativity, and impact to every platform. From corporate boardrooms to public stages, Kasuwa delivers engaging experiences that resonate with audiences. She has successfully hosted and facilitated corporate launches, stakeholder engagements, and community initiatives, seamlessly blending professionalism with authenticity and warmth. She is the curator of Africa's largest natural hair expo and the visionary behind Zambia's first urban cycle race, both of which united diverse communities through purposeful storytelling and experiential design. Confident and poised, Kasuwa connects with audiences through her relatable tone, wit, and presence. Whether moderating panels, anchoring live events, or leading digital conversations, her conversational style and light-hearted approach have helped her build strong online communities and drive meaningful engagement across social platforms. Mumba Makumba. He is the producer of Chokolo, Kachi's Brew, Landlady, Sanko, and Landlady Beats Landlord. He is passionate about the growth of TV and the media industry in Zambia. He is also the founder and director of Cyber Creations Limited, a multimedia company that produces TV shows and produces video coverage and photography services for social and corporate events. Mumba has 16 years' experience in television production. His passion can be traced back to his early days as an ICT lecturer, where he would carry a VHS camera and shoot videos of his students. At the time, he had no idea how to edit or even add titles to the videos. He has come a long way since then and is now an avid writer, editor, sound editor, producer, and mentor of upcoming talent in the industry. He encourages the building of social capital and always says, treat everybody well because you never know what they will turn out to be in future. He has served the government in various roles, including pioneering e-government systems. In 2014, he pursued a career in the film industry in which he has invested heavily.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the POTYAs Council for the year 2025. The adjudicators of some of the categories, remember, it's the technical categories, which we will be announcing tonight. Now, well, the person we're looking for earlier to authenticate the results for tonight is here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let us welcome the Managing Director at Revort Chartered Accountants, Mr. Mulonda Amuksana. Round of applause for him.
Been authenticated, and these are the official results. I will officially hand them over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll have a look at who is who later. I'll take a look. All right, with that done, we might as well get straight into the awards for tonight. And the first category is Most Inspirational Youth of the Year. And to present this award, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the Commonwealth National Youth Ambassador, Ruth Ngoma.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So to award the most inspirational youth award, Zambia's young people continue to redefine what is possible, breaking barriers, leading movements, building businesses, and using their voices to inspire young change. The Most Inspirational Youth Award honors a young Zambian who has shown extraordinary talent, resilience, and commitment in making a difference. This is a young leader whose journey has motivated others and reminded us all that the future truly is in good hands. Here are the nominees for the Most Inspirational Youth.
Most Inspirational Youth of the Year. Cosmas Ngandwe, Aida Msakanya, Emmanuel Mwanza, James Falanga, Estro Mwapemeleki,
And the award of the most inspirational youth goes to... I didn't hear the guesses. A little bit louder? Okay, and the award of the most inspirational youth goes to Cosmas Ngandu. Should I call for him? Should I call for him? Okay. Do we have a representative, or do we have him in the house? Or maybe I'll just go with it home.
Well, congratulations to Cosmas Ngandwe for winning Most Inspirational Youth for the year 2025. Another round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. Now we get to the next category, and this is Club DJ of the Year. And to present this award is a member of the POTYAs Council, Kasuba Sikamo. A round of applause for her.
A very good evening to you all. So they serve as musical directors and the initial connectors to the crowd. No one knows a club's dance floor than its resident DJ. Most of us can't dance, but when the music drops, we all suddenly turn professional. And this is because of the good sets by the DJs. Here are your nominees for Club DJ of the Year.
Here are your nominees for Best Club DJ of the Year. DJ Del Fresh, DJ Sly, DJ Switcher, DJ VGZ, DJ Virus.
All right, I don't know if I should say drum roll, please, but the winner of the Best Club DJ of the Year is DJ VGZ.
How's everybody doing tonight? You guys need to be active. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, that's the spirit. First of all, I'd like to say this. I have won this award for 5 years in a row now. I've won this award since its inception, and I'd like to say that it's opened doors for me, and it's put me in boardrooms with execs and brands that have changed the course of my life forever. So to everybody that supports and voted VGZ, Thank you very much. This is ours. A liar.
All right. Congratulations to DJ VGZ. This man has been winning it for some time now. And well, we still have more to give away in terms of the categories and finding out who the winners will be tonight.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're only getting started. We have more categories, more awards to give out tonight. After the break, we'll be getting into Best Radio Personality of the Year, Best Customer Care, where you're voting. We'll also get into Podcast of the Year. Let's take a break.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. We're on a break. We have at least a breather of 5 minutes. You can interact among yourselves and say hi to each other, but you can enjoy your drinks as well and be interactive. And once we are back, after the 5 minutes, we will continue to restrict your movements and also ensure that you observe that we are live on our broadcast channel, which is DSTV 271 and GoTV channel 20. We have some time to interact with yourselves. Thank you very much.
All right, welcome back. We're still live for the Diamond Personality of the Year Awards 2025, and we start the show going with a great night. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're always feel free to have a drink. Big shout out to our drink sponsors for tonight. We have
to give away tonight, and with the next category we're getting to Rising Star of the Year. Really good category, this one. And to present it, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage the Be Relevant Africa Executive Director, Mwila Wanga. A round of applause for him.
advancement or anything close to that. It's proof enough that growth in itself is inevitable, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the category itself. These actors will keep rising and the sky is definitely not their limit. Here are the nominees for Rising Star of the Year Award.
Here are your nominees for Rising Star of the Year. Chilizi, Emma Kokopala, Frank Rowe, Jake Trigger, Cooper Contra, Swizzy ni Swizzy,
Drum rolls. And the Rising Star of the Year goes to Chilizi, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to say thank you to God. Then secondly, I want to say thank you to my husband. And thank you to the family and everyone who was voting for me. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Chilizi for being the winner of the Rising Star of the Year Award. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we get to move on to the next category, which is a technical category adjudicated by the POTYAs Council, and this is Philanthropist of the Year. To present the award, please welcome Mothers of Millions founder Faith Masupa.
Greatness is measured not by what we can gain, but what we give. The Philanthropist of the Year Award celebrates a remarkable individual who has dedicated their time, their resources, and also their heart in uplifting communities and transforming lives. This category, this category, ladies and gentlemen, is a technical category and was not up for public vote. The POTYAs Council of Experts sat down to assess which individual fitted the required criteria. And now, let's turn our eyes to the screen and see which philanthropist we are honoring tonight.
Every year, people across Zambia and beyond are deceived by those they trust. Promises of work, marriage, or education quickly turn into exploitation and abuse. Human trafficking is
Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. So we will get to the category of the Philanthropist of the Year in just a bit. But what we got to see there is another award. It's a recognition award that is focusing on the fight against human trafficking. And there is an institution in Zambia, there is an organization in Zambia that focuses, it's actually called a network that focuses on the fight against human trafficking. So let's just take a look at that video once again as we get to award the recipients of that award.
Every year, people across Zambia and beyond are deceived by those they trust. Promises of work, marriage, or education quickly turn into exploitation and abuse. Human trafficking is not just a crime, it is a violation of dignity. Last year alone, Zambia recorded 186 victims, proof that trafficking is happening closer than we think. Takuza, Talitha Come Zambia, stands in that painful gap. A network of religious sisters, priests, youths, and collaborators work to fight this injustice. Rooted in a global movement founded in Rome in 2009, their vision is simple yet bold. A society where every person is free from human trafficking. Across all 11 Catholic dioceses of Zambia, Takuza's teams are making real impact. They have reached over 250,000 people through one-on-one community conversations, trained more than 520 frontline officers across multiple government agencies, CSOs, and community leaders, produced 65 radio and TV programs reaching millions. They have supported 26 survivors of human trafficking, equipped 115 youths with vocational skills, and profiled more than 700 migrants in correctional facilities. Many vulnerable, many victims, all in need of protection. Talitha Come means, little girl, I say to you, rise. These words guide us as we rise with survivors, rise against injustice, and rise for a Zambia where every person can live in dignity, freedom, and fullness. Open your eyes to human trafficking. This year, we honor and recognize the works and impact of Takuza and the work they have been doing in the fight against human trafficking.
And to receive this recognition award, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sister Kayula Lesa.
And the Diamond TV Award for the Philanthropist of the Year goes to Dora Mono Niemba. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen.
We would like to thank you for the recognition. We are merely servants promoting human dignity, reflecting our Catholic belief that every life is sacred. So we dedicate this award to the various victims whose stories we've listened to. Thank you.
All right, let us take a look at some of the work that Dora Nyambe has done to earn her this award.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we pause to honor a woman whose life was a living testimony of courage, compassion, and unwavering purpose. A woman who saw need and chose action. A woman who turned a remote village into a place of hope. A woman who gave her life so others, especially children, could have a future. We remember Dora Mononyambe. She grew up with a dream to teach, to nurture, and to heal hearts through education. What began as a teacher's calling soon became a mission much larger than she ever imagined. In 2019, a single visit to Mapapa village in Kushi district changed the direction of her life forever. She saw children without access to school, girls at risk of early marriage, and communities struggling in silence. And in that moment, Dora did what only extraordinary people dare to do. She stayed, she invested, and she built. Through her organization, Dora established a school that started under a tree and blossomed into a safe, nurturing institution serving hundreds of children. She opened her heart and her home, adopting 13 children and fostering many more. She became a mother, a mentor, and a voice for the voiceless. Even as she faced challenges, Dora never lost hope. She taught us that impact is not measured by wealth or titles, but by the lives you change. Unfortunately, in December last year, Dora Mononyambe left this world. But her legacy continues to breathe through every child who now holds a book, every girl who now dreams boldly, and every community transformed by her footsteps of hope. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we honor Dora, not just for what she did, but for who she was, a rare soul who lived fully, loved fiercely, and served selflessly. This year's Philanthropist of the Year award goes to Dora Mononyambe. May God rest her soul.
May her soul rest in eternal peace. We move on to the next category, ladies and gentlemen, which is Podcast of the Year. And to present this award, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome media personality Chinyota Chi Msimuko. Round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks. I've grown in the few minutes I was backstage. How's everybody doing tonight? It's the Personality Awards. Let's get some personality. How's everybody doing tonight? That's what we're talking about. It's Friday and our spouses have let us out. Make some noise. So with that said, podcasts have definitely made noise. They are the new heartbeat of storytelling. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about relatable voices as well as powerful ideas and stories. This category is about that podcast that has captured your heart, your ears, and kept you coming back. So let's find out who the nominees are.
Here are your nominees for Podcast of the Year. Kenny T One-on-One Podcast, Showster's House, The Z Podcast, The Growth Podcast,
Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is, because none of them have ever invited me to their show, hint, hint, Kenny T, One-on-One with Kenny T. Do we have Kenny T in the house? There we go, there we go. Put your hands together, guys.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not here to give any speeches. I'm just here to say thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Costa Mwansa, the CVO of Diamond TV, for this beautiful event. When I started doing my podcast, I thought I'd just do my podcast and go home. I didn't realize that there will be nominations, the pressure, and all of that stuff. But this is really good for us because this is the fuel we need to take us to the next level. Okay, so Diamond TV, thank you very much. We're very grateful for this opportunity. I'd like to thank my family for supporting me and, what I do. I'd like to thank my friends, all Also, I'd like to thank more sincerely the fans of the Kenny T One-on-One podcast. Those that voted, we're very grateful. We'll keep giving you the best that we can. We're so grateful for the opportunity. And then also, I'd like to thank my team at Powerhouse Media and also George at Hype Media. You know, this is the team behind the Kenny T One-on-One podcast. It's not been an easy journey. It's a full-time job. You know, we shoot for many hours. I get tired, but I'm like, this is what I started and this is what I have to do. Ladies and gentlemen, lastly, but certainly not the least, I'd like to thank God for the blessings and His grace. I'm here because of God. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Enjoy the evening.
Congratulations, Kenny T One-on-One for winning Podcast of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next category, and this is Radio Personality of the Year. And to present this award, we have Marian Chkwedere. Welcome her to the stage, popularly known as Lady MC.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I should say, ladies are looking very beautiful tonight. I only hope the next day or never I should just tell you that you're looking beautiful. So ladies, you look beautiful. So tonight, we do have this award for Radio Personality of the Year. Now, radio has the power to connect, inspire, and entertain, often with nothing more than a voice and a microphone. Tonight, we celebrate the personality who has actually kept us tuned into, and the nominees for the Radio Personality of the Year have each made the airwaves come alive, but only one takes the crown. Here are the nominees for Radio Personality of the Year.
Here are your nominees for Radio Personality of the Year. DJ Bleble, Honey Zambia, Hope Chishala, Manchilu, Michi Zambia's Sweetheart, Steve So Sick,
All right. So the winner for this year's Radio Personality of the Year goes to Michi Zambia's Sweetheart. Is Michi here? Oh, there she comes. Congratulations to Michi. I look like a dwarf.
Oh, wow. We won. It's so pretty. First of all, thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I would like to thank Phoenix FM for putting up with me. I'd like to thank my family and friends for voting. Thank you, Diamond TV, for recognizing radio. To Ms. Honey, Bleble, So Sick, Manchilu, Hope Chishala, thank you so much for making this fun. Radio is fun. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. And yeah, be safe, be happy. Thank you for tuning in to the sweetest spot on radio.
Congratulations to Michi, Zambia's Sweetheart. We now move on to the next category, where you got to vote for which organization provided the best customer care. To present this award, please welcome communications expert Mumba Chilumanda.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The best customer care, good customer service means consistently meeting customer expectations. If you've ever worked in customer services, you'll know it's harder than people think it is. I think everyone coming from the industry can bear with that. Staying composed and true to the job, even when a customer is furious. These men and women are the true heroes. And here are the nominees for best customer care.
Here are your nominees for Best Customer Care. ABSA, Airtel, FNB, MTN, Unify, MultiChoice,
Ladies and gentlemen, the best customer care, and for this company's customers are king. Can you guess the winner? The best customer care, MTN Zambia. We have representatives everywhere you go. All right, we shall be everywhere ourselves. We'll follow them up and they'll get it later.
Well, congratulations to MTN Zambia. It's the people that voted for MTN Zambia. It'll be nice for them to receive the award. I mean, they say everywhere you go, but they're everywhere except here. So I don't know how that is working.
Maybe they're out in the back and they'll make their way at some point to the front. So congratulations to MTN Zambia for winning Best Customer Care. We had given the award for Philanthropist of the Year to Dora Mono. She's been honored posthumously. And I believe we have her mother with us tonight, and she would like to accept the award on her behalf.
A round of applause for Dora Mono's mother. She makes her way to receive the award on behalf of her late.
On her behalf.
A round of applause for Dora Mono's mother. She makes her way to receive the award on behalf of her late daughter. May her soul continue resting in eternal peace.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank the Almighty God for bringing into this world a lady like Dora Mono Nyambe. You have all heard the story about Dora Mono Nyambe. She was destined to do what she did. It wasn't because she forced herself, but it was within her. It's not something that you can copy. Thank you so much to the Almighty God for allowing us to have a princess in this world in the form of Dora Mono Nyambe. Thank you so much to Diamond TV for bringing her life onto this platform. Thank you so much to you are all her parents. You are all mothers, brothers, and sisters to Dora Mono Nyambe. And I would like, if possible, to raise another Dora Mono, another Dora in Mapapa, so that she or other people, other children, other girls can continue with her work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have some more winners to get to award tonight for the technical categories as well as the categories that had the public vote. And we get into that after the break, where we also have a performance coming through from Chile Shebwalia. Coming up next. Welcome back to the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards 2025. Remember to keep using the hashtag POTYAS25 all through the night on our social media platforms.
It's super fun in here. I'm looking forward to the performances that we'll be having. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we're still to expect it's a performance coming from Slap D. I'm looking forward to that one. We have a lot more happening right here. And for you who's watching at home, remember also on Musanza TV, on Top Star, channel 93 is where you're watching us from. I love the audience. I see that we have the Zambia Association of Musicians, Vice President with us, KB.
Please don't tell him to stand, otherwise he's going to block our camera. So we're fine with him just being seated here. Quite a number of people. We've got the Kantanchi Member of Parliament as well, Dr. Anthony Mumba as well. He's present here. Quite a number of people. I can see D-Boy right behind me. A lot of people that are here tonight for this very special occasion. But right now, I'm about to get to our next performance. But before that, just want to find out, do we have any believers in here? Make some noise. Although I didn't announce believe in what, so I don't know why people are actually agreeing. Okay, but believers in God. Please say amen. Amazing, amazing. With that spirit, Vida, well, let's get into the next performance. I can see the waitresses are passing, means that people are having their drinks clearly.
The drinks are flowing, Chumweka.
They're flowing, but the spirit also is flowing, especially through our next performance coming through from Chile Chevalier. A round of applause for her, ladies and gentlemen.
Hallelujah. How's everybody doing tonight?
What a performance. What a
Feel the
performance
Holy
by
Spirit,
Chilesha.
Chumeka. Do you feel the Holy Spirit in the building? One thing about Chilesha's voice, it'll take us to church. I love hearing Chilesha Bwalia perform. Her voice is absolutely amazing. She deserves another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. She truly does. It's a big event tonight. Chumeka, it's a big event.
It's a big event. It's a big event. We've got so many people who are here right now. And speaking of events, Vida, let's get to the next category, which is Event of the Year.
Event of the Year. And let's call to the stage the presenter for this particular award is Chilmont Chemicals Executive Director, Mr. Haggai Kapembwa. Let's welcome him to the stage.
And different brands, gathering has been made easy. Events offer something more than just what you think. Right? Yeah, take it.
Yeah, I'm short. Okay, thank you. Okay, so not only have events helped people network, let's face it, the biggest reason why these events exist is that they are fun. From the location to the entertainment, for some it's the food and alcoholic drinks. And it gives us great pleasure to announce the nominees for Event of the Year. Here are the nominees.
Here are your nominees for Event of the Year. Absa Marathon. Africa Must Think. Danny Kaya Music Fest. Mossy Day of Thunder. Legends Night.
And the winner is my favorite, Danny Kaya Music Festival. Danny Kaya, are you here? A round of applause. I think this is the representative of Danny Kaya. We thinking that? Yes. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chimunya Monga, and I'm Danny Kaya's PR, and I'm honored to accept this award on behalf of Danny Kaya and the entire team behind the Danny Kaya Music Fest. And most especially, I would like to say thank you to everybody that has shown up the last 7 years to the Danny Kaya Music Fest. And we are thrilled to win this award for the second time in a row. It's a testament of your unwavering support. I'd like to say thank you, and we are looking forward to hosting you next year. So mark your calendars for September 5th, 2026. And thank you to Diamond TV for the recognition, and congratulations to all the nominees. Good evening.
Congratulations to the Danny Kaya Music Festival. We get to the next category, which is a recognition award for Best Green Energy Initiative. And let us take a look at this video to see who the recipient is.
In the heart of Chisamba, where vast fields stretch to the horizon, a new dawn is rising. Not powered by fuel, but by the sun. This is the Chisamba Solar Project, a landmark development driving Zambia toward a cleaner, more sustainable future. A project made possible through bold financing and visionary leadership from Stanbic Bank. Stanbic Bank has long believed that real growth is only meaningful when it improves lives. Through strategic investment in renewable energy, the bank continues to champion climate action and green innovation across the nation. By financing the Chisamba Solar Project, Stanbic Bank has helped deliver reliable, clean power, reduce carbon emissions, and create new opportunities for the communities that call this place home. Today, this project stands as a testament to what happens when finance meets purpose, when a bank chooses to invest not just in profit, but in people, progress, and the planet. And for this commitment to a greener Zambia, Stanbic Bank is honored with the Best Green Initiative Award, a recognition of their role in powering sustainable development, one solar panel at a time. Stanbic Bank. Zambia is our home. We drive her growth.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Stanbic Bank. And to receive this award is the head client coverage in corporate and investment banking, Mr. Milupi Itwi.
Thank you very much. I mean, this is a great token for the bank in recognition of some of the work that we've done. We are immeasurably thankful to the arrangers of this event. We're thankful to the committees that sat down and recognized the efforts that the bank put in driving some of the key projects supportive of economic growth in this country. Power is absolutely critical to the development of this country, and we remain steadfast in our commitment to supporting Zambia's growth, as our purpose aligns with our mantra, which reads, Zambia is our home, and we drive this beautiful country's growth. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and have a lovely evening.
Congratulations, congratulations. And now we move to the next award, which is also a recognition award by Tusha Milling, who will honor someone who has created positive impact within their community. Let's watch this video to find out who that is.
This evening, Tusha Milling is proud to
watch this video to find out who that is.
This evening, Tusha Milling is proud to the community for her remarkable dedication and the difference she continues to make.
First and foremost, I grew up in Ndola on Tusha Street, hence the name Tusha Milling. It's kind of a nostalgic thing for me to name my business after where I grew up. So that's the genesis of it. But in more detail, a little bit more, is being based out of Zambia and seeing the opportunities in Zambia with the current growth. It was really important for me to figure out how we can invest and be part and parcel of of the economy in Zambia. As far as farmers are concerned, that's actually our primary target. Is really working with small-scale farmers, aggregating their maize and bringing them out here. We have very few, big farmers that bring here. Most of them are small-scale farmers in really rural areas, even within Lusaka as well. We aggregate from very small farmers. Number one, we've invested in some efficiencies within the machinery, right, to make sure that we're cost-effective, and as we do production. Cost is something that every business has to face, right? Regardless of the economy, you always have to try and figure out how to cut costs from the business. But from us here, we've invested in training our folks, making sure that they're working effectively and efficiently, and that's how we try to cut a little bit of cost. The demand is high, both domestic and otherwise. So we are currently episode with our local grocery partners as well as the export market. So we're constantly working to fill the gap. Absolutely, that's our primary target is folks in these local communities. We're well integrated within when you go to Mutendere, whether it's Kafue, Chawama, all these areas, and folks are liking our meal. Obviously, quality and affordability are at the top of our list. We prioritize quality, but also making sure that the folks in the local communities can afford our brand. Just looking at the work that IDA TV does on social media and some of the interactions I've had with a few people that have been impacted by our work, to me, I'm very much encouraged by that. You know, I lost my father when I was about 11 years old, and I was brought up by a single mother, and I saw the struggles that she went through to raise me and my siblings. So I'm always geared towards helping other folks. If you look at my motto is, I am because you are. And I always look at that aspect as how can we help more people. When you find somebody like Ida doing what she does, I think everyone has to put our efforts together in encouraging those folks to make sure that they continue supporting the local communities. The people that she touches are people who would otherwise not have had any help, but for Ida. You know, so for me, that's very important to support the work that she does and make sure that she continues touching more and more lives across the country. For Ida, number one, thank you so much for all the work that you do in the communities, and just continue to do that work regardless of the surroundings and the challenges that you face. Obviously, she's been able to impact so many people. You've been able to impact so many people with very little resources. And the more we can help with the few resources that we can put together, just continue to work through that, touch more people. The more people you help, the more resources will come your way. So most importantly, thank you for taking the time to make sure that you are supporting the people who would otherwise not have the help that is seriously needed with whatever issues that they are facing. So from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of Tusha Milling and my team, we thank you greatly, and we look forward to be a part and parcel of your journey in continuing to support the local communities.
Tusha Milling proudly presents the Community Work and Impact Award to Ida Sakanya.
And to hand over a check to the recipient of the recognition award, Idam Sakanya, please welcome Tusha Milling Managing Director, Mr. Anthony Chanka.
Thank you. All right, so thanks everybody for showing up, but most importantly, we just wanted to recognize the work that Ida does in the communities, and we want to just give a small token of appreciation so that she can continue doing the work that she does. So with that said, Ida.
Ida's representatives, make your way to the stage to receive the check on her behalf.
Thank you. So, on behalf of Tusha Milling, here's a small token of appreciation. Hopefully that covers a little bit more of what she does and continue the work. Thank you. All right. And
a lovely good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Idam Sakanya would have loved to be here to give her thanks, not only to God Almighty, but to each and every Zambian that sees her stories, touches their pocket, and ensures that Ida helps the people that she finds underprivileged. And tonight she couldn't be here because she's still in the field doing her work. One thing we should know is that we may have something, but not everybody has something out there. And as IDEC TV, you might have recognized us today, and we are very thankful, but please do not stop, because the journey is still long. So many people are still in need. Thank you so much, Diamond TV, for this recognition. And thank you so much, Mr. Tusha, You are our friend, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations to Ida Musakanya. We move on to the next award, which also falls under the technical categories, and this is Most Inspirational Leader of the Year. And to present this award, we will have entrepreneur and seasoned banker, Mr. Sunny Zulu. Round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, leadership is not just about holding titles. It's about influence. It's about service. It's about making those tough decisions for the greater good. The Inspirational Leader of the Year award recognizes a Zambian whose actions have been able to inspire communities, whose actions have inspired growth, and whose actions have had such a great impact. This is someone who has made meaningful and positive impact, not only in their field, but touching many lives across the country. This is a technical category, meaning that it was not up for public voting. The team of experts, the council of experts sat down and looked at the requirements of this category. And now, may we turn our heads to the screen to see which leader has had such a great impact this year.
Across Zambia, there are leaders whose impact cannot be measured by titles or applause, but by the lives they have quietly shaped every single day. This year, we honor a visionary who has dedicated his life to strengthening education, uplifting young people, and expanding opportunity where it once seemed out of reach. He has helped transform classrooms, inspired teachers, and guided thousands of learners toward a future filled with possibility. His work has reached so many, always driven by the belief that education is the engine of progress. Through his mentorship and advocacy, he has built bridges for young Zambians, igniting confidence, expanding horizons, and nurturing tomorrow's leaders. His leadership is not loud, it is steady, committed, and deeply human. He leads by example and inspires by action. Tonight, we celebrate this remarkable journey, and we proudly present the Most Inspirational Leader of the Year award to Dr. Rosia Siatwambo, a leader whose impact will echo for generations.
I'm going to announce it for formality's sake, and the award goes to no other than Dr. Rosia Siatwambo.
Well, thank you so much. Different heights. I'm short of words, but let me say big thanks to the organizers, my wife in absentia, who's been a pillar. They say who you marry matters when it comes to success. Without her support, I wouldn't have been the person I am today. I would also like to thank Team Great North Road Academy Group of Companies. You are such a great team. And above all, I would like to thank the Almighty God. That's where I draw my strength. That's where I draw my inspiration from. And to Him, may He take up the glory. Thanks to the Zambians also for being receptive and also for your support. To Ataizia, to Alumba, Ziko Mokwambiri, thank you so much.
Congratulations, Dr. Rosia Siatwambo. Now, two great men there on stage, two great entrepreneurs on stage, and moving from two great entrepreneurs, we move to the next category, which is also a recognition award, which is for Best Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Now, let us turn our attention to this video.
In today's Zambia, where culture moves fast and creativity shapes identity, there are those young leaders who do more than build businesses. They build moments. Moments that become memories. Moments that move people and move the culture forward. One of those leaders is a man whose work you may not always see, but you always feel it. As CEO and founder of digital events and iCreative, Moses Zulu has carved out a powerful space in the experience economy. He has designed events that feel global, yet remain boldly and beautifully Zambian. From Legends Night to lifestyle-driven night markets that blend music, fashion, food, and community, Moses has become the architect behind some of Lusaka's most talked about experiences. But his journey didn't start with big stages and bright lights. It started with a truth many young Zambians know too well. Moses built his path through skill, grit, and a vision bigger than any monthly check. Before becoming CEO, he was already known as a standout artist manager, negotiating value in an industry that often underpriced creatives and championing structures that treat artists as real enterprises. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the Best Young Entrepreneur Award to Moses Zulu.
Congratulations to Moses Zulu for the win there, Digital Events Founder. We move on to the next category, and this one was open to you, the public, for voting. This is Pageant Queen of the Year. To present this award, please welcome Miss Earth Zambia 2023, Kena Chibuye, and Trade Kings Group Head of Public Relations, Bridget Kambobe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There is a point of collection, Chumueka, Miss Earth International 2023, not Miss Earth Zambia. Okay, pageant is more than just beauty. It is confidence, purpose, and representation. This award recognizes the queen who has embodied grace, leadership, and influence throughout the year. Our nominees have all won their crowns with pride, but our queen shined, but only one queen shined the brightest. Here are the nominees of the Pageant Queen of the Year.
Here are your nominees for Pageant Queen of the Year. Anam Sonda, Faith Walia, Kunda Mamulima, Kutemba Njapau, Mondemola, Namakau Nawa.
And the Pageant Queen of the Year is... Which one? I need to see that smile because all these pictures they were smiling, you know? What does do that? The winner is Faith Walia. Wow. Just a walk. quiz. Wow. Good evening, everyone. My name is Faith Walia, your Miss World Zambia 2025. And wow, I'd like to start by saying thank you to Diamond TV for giving us, the Beauty Queen, such a powerful platform. I think it's so inspirational and it's motivating to see that the world and Zambia is finally acknowledging our work. And we want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to my team, social media, my management, my boss, Miss Alice Rollins Musukwa. Thank you. You're amazing. My friends, my family, my team, Joshua, everyone. I could go on, but thank you so much. And I'm here sharing a stage with our national Kasuli because I believe we all deserve to stand on this platform today. So thank you so much, everyone. We are humbled. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, Faith Walia, for winning Pageant Queen of the Year. True sisterhood on the stage, Shimweka.
Yes,
we see
indeed.
true sisterhood.
And,
She was
they've had a
accompanied
good
by
year.
somebody who was nominated in the same category.
Yes. I mean, they've had a great year. I think for the nominees, a lot of people can agree that they've really done a lot this year in putting Zambia out there. So we must really congratulate them for that particular win. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you're having a good time. We hope that you are getting your drinks as well. Big thanks to our drink sponsors tonight, Chateau, Sarah's Creek, and Heineken.
And big thanks to our wardrobe providers, that is Nkandayatu, Kaslita Designs, as well as Every Man's Store and Quora.
We're going to take a break, but after the break, we've got some more categories to get into, more awards to give, and also we've got a performance coming up from Alice Chuma and Leo Muntu. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards 2025. Remember the hashtag POTYAs 25. Now, we have been looking at our social media, Chimweka. We're just going through some comments there.
Yes.
People talking about the red carpet, people talking about the performances we've seen so far, and the recipients of awards that we've seen so far. Let's go through some of the comments.
Yes, very briefly, there's a message here from Yolanta who says, us believers are okay with Chile Chevalia's performance. We've got one from Jay Skep, says, so emotional seeing a mother standing on behalf of her late daughter. And another one that has come through that speaks towards Cosmas Ngandwe. Says, I'm surprised Cosmas isn't present today because he doesn't miss such events. I wonder how busy he must be. And Skep also says, my vote has worked. Congratulations, Kenny T. And another one says, I'm looking forward to the TikTok Creator of the Year Award. And well, that and many more awards are coming up in just a bit. For now, we get to our next performance. By the way, Vida, we're talking about how earlier we've lost quite a number of people this year. Did you know that last week, Thursday, would have been Lily T's 44th birthday? Imagine that.
It would have been, you know, the beauty with music, with being an artist, is that even long after you're gone, your music still lives on. Now, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage the next performance by Alice Chuma.
my brother, Leo Muntu.
What I say? Yeah. Yakutakishana kuba kachi. Matuwe na tema baby. Yakutakishana kuba kachi. Abishimonfa. Abishimamona. Asangarada. Atingaseka. Otimakoda muta. Dokwana hol. Ashikwato tukoko. Yabo watakuka. Come on. Baby girl. Nakutakishana kuba kachi. Matuwe na tema baby. Nakutakishana kuba kachi. Unasunga wino. Walimbetema. Tautu ishika. Banso mami. Nalikutemwa. 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 Nalikutemwa.
Unasunga wino.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Walk. Come on. Let's go. Nakutakishana kuba kachi. Matuwe na tema baby. Nakutakishana kuba kachi. Baby girl. Chisoto achikata. Unagofisha wino vyo unkoselesha. Nokunsapota muni vyo nse uchita.
Oh, really?
That's why ndakumshwa wino sana. Unajibukisha wa mami.
Au mwanzi nemula njibukisha wa dati.
One time. Give it up for all this tumor once again. My name is Leo Muntu Abantu. Man, I'm second Abantu from Black Muntu. Let's go. Put your hands up. Let me see everybody get up. Are you ready? L. Mommy, want you will I did You are welcome feeling a supalaka. Bambi kutiba kutuka. Idene kanyo wapa kukuchindika. Ulika suma eto bonsababi. Bafwa ilo kula kufisha. Ati mami wati yue. Come on, baby, you gaga. Whatever you want, I'll give ya. Come on, baby, you gaga. Whatever you want, I'll give ya. Come on, baby, you gaga. Whatever you want, I'll give Thank you, Fatu Khan. God bless you.
There, another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Alice Chuma got to give us quite the performance, and there we see Leo Muntu. This is music that will stand the test of time. I love to see the performances that are taking place right here at the POTYAs 25. So do keep the hashtag going. We see your comments. All of you who are leaving your comments on our live stream, Diamond TV online on Facebook, continue with the comments. Now, we have been talking of how we can feel the Holy Spirit in the place. We had a performance earlier on by Chileshe Walia, and many people are happy with that performance, which leads me to the next category that we'll be having, and that's Male Gospel Personality of the Year Award. I'm looking forward to seeing who walk away with this award. Now, to announce the winner of this award, let's welcome Penjani Nguni.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Mulishani, Mulibwanji. All right. Gospel music has the power to heal and to unite. And tonight, we celebrate the man whose dedication, talent, and spiritual influence has left a remarkable mark on the nation. Every nominee brought passion and purpose, but one individual truly rose above. Here are your nominees for Male Gospel Personality of the Year.
Here are your nominees for Male Gospel Personality of the Year. Pastor Gift Kaptula, Pastor Washi, Tim.
The war saved me from my human nature. Now I stand and never fall. Never black or white. I know the side that I'm for. See, you rock my world and I rock with your Lord. I just
Yellow Duck.
God set me free, put her in immense tele. Now I got goals, Leon Senibele. Smiling all the way, cause he got me on the daily. Turn my body into good. Everything about my God is good. Hey, that's why I'm nice when you're rude. My future is bright, can't change my mood. God made it bright like wow.
All right. Who do we think is getting it tonight? Right. Who do we think is getting it tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner tonight is Pompey, the African Eagle. Pompey? A representative? All right. The team will pass it on. Congratulations.
Come fill this place with holy fire.
All right, congratulations to Pompey. Now that we know the Male Gospel Personality of the Year, let's get to find out who the Female Gospel Personality of the Year is. To present this award is Bishop Dr. not Dr. Nkongolo, Bishop Dr. Eddie Mlenga, aka the Bish. Round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm standing here to look at the Female Gospel Personality of the Year. That's what's up. Bishop, those of you just call me Bish. Gospel music continues to uplift, encourage, and bring hope to many. Tonight, we honor the women whose voice, ministry, and presence have touched hearts and inspired countless lives throughout the year. Each nominee has carried the message with grace, but one stood out with an unforgettable impact. Here are the nominees for the Female Gospel Personality of the Year.
Here are your nominees for Female Gospel Personality of the Year. Chileshe Walia, Christine Collet, Deborah Mambo, Esther Chumbu,
And now Jehovah is the one who fights for me.
Suilanji, Temwani,
I'm not sure you should put all those names in one category. All of them are winners, but tonight, this year's Female's Gospel Personality is Esther Chungu. Anybody coming up for the Pompey family?
It can take a little longer, but I will wait with you. God gave you to me, so I have my faith.
Well, congratulations to the power couple there. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is a recognition award, actually. And this one is one that speaks towards recognizing a very special woman and recognized by Clapton Insurance Zambia. Let's take a look at this video.
In every nation, there are leaders whose influence extends far beyond their office walls. Leaders who strengthen institutions, inspire confidence, and set new standards for excellence. This evening, we honor one such leader, Loani Chibesakunda, who has earned her place as one of the most respected figures in Zambia's financial sector. With decades of experience across banking, leadership, and corporate strategy, she has built a profile defined by professionalism, integrity, and exceptional vision. As chairperson of the Bankers Association of Zambia, Ms. Chibesakunda has played a pivotal role in uniting the industry through collaboration and shared purpose. Her ability to navigate complex economic landscapes while keeping the industry focused on innovation and sustainability has positioned her as a trusted voice, not just within the banking community, but across a broader financial ecosystem. Beyond her accomplishments, Ms. Chibesakunda stands as an ambassador for excellence. She represents what it means to lead with clarity, with discipline, and with unwavering commitment to national development. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening, we celebrate her journey, her leadership, and the indelible mark she continues to make on Zambia's financial landscape. Please join us in honoring the remarkable Loani Chibesakunda with this well-deserved recognition award.
Congratulations, Loani Chibesakunda, on that recognition award. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now get back to the categories that required your vote. Up next is Facebook Creator of the Year, and to present this award is founder of Blink Marketing Solutions, Bluseke Bluseke.
Round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. So, I'm here to present the Facebook Creator of the Year. And Facebook remains a force of storytelling, community building, and influence. Tonight, we celebrate the personality whose content sparked engagement, conversation, and connection across the platform. Each nominee made an impact, but one stood out above the rest. Here are the nominees for Facebook Creator of the Year.
Here are your nominees for Facebook Creator of the Year. Simon Wewale, Ken Dumbo, The African Joker, Teresa Liainga, Wycliffe Mwamba.
Who's your money on? Huh? Okay, and the winner is Wycliffe Mwamba.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Mudishani Wonse. You know, growing up, I've never seen my father before. And unfortunately, I've never even seen his relatives. I'm now 41 years old. So I grew up a very, very lonely person. But fortunately, the Lord gave me a beautiful wife, Namwamba, and we had 5 beautiful kids. So I promised myself to say, since I've never seen my father in my entire life, I will have my children see me day and night. So we are just playing Panga and Dokola Kopotuma videos. I didn't know that I was creating an impact out there, and my super fans nominated me. I'll be honest with you, this is my first award ever since I joined the entertainment industry. I'm so grateful. Natotera wa Diamond TV. Natotera sana na mwema fans vanpa kumvotera natotera lesampale. Thank you.
Facebook Creator of the Year Award goes to Wycliffe. Mwishira shani bane.
It's military.
Military. Queen, as he calls himself sometimes.
We thought Queen would be here with him to receive the awards.
Yes. Where's Vana Mwamba?
We need to find out. We need to interrogate where exactly she is. But congratulations once again to Mr. Wycliffe Mwamba, who is the Facebook Creator of the Year 2025. Now, speaking of Facebook, just getting to some more comments. Well, a lot of congratulatory messages going towards Wycliffe. And I'm seeing some comments here. Lukonga says, at least my vote did not go in vain. Mukupa says, my super fans, wow, congratulations, Wycliffe Mwamba. Bertha says, Shidauda, Queenie. I'm just trying to say it maybe how...
You said it right. You said it right, Chimweka. You sure said it right. Congratulations to all those who have won an award so far. We still have more awards coming your way, different categories that we'll be awarding tonight, live on channel 271 on DSTV, GoTV channel 20, and those on Topstar channel 93 on Musanza TV. We're live streaming on our Facebook page, Diamond TV Online. Any more comments you'd like to go through, Chimweka?
Well, they are pouring in. Let's keep the conversations going. Remember, it's Diamond TV Online on Facebook. Bridget says, Yava, Wycliffe has won. We will not sleep tonight. Remember, it says, my vote worked. It just says, yes, I'm loving this so far, enjoying the awards. Glad that you are. And we have more coming up right after this break. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We continue with the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards, and we get to our next category. The next category is Most Influential Social Media Personality of the Year. And to present this award is somebody who's got experience working with the BBC. Well, not Dingin Darajon Abiyo, in case someone was thinking that was going to be the surprise. We have broadcaster and journalist Martine Dennis. A round of applause for her, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Lusaka. It's very nice to be here. When using their power positively, influencers can be really good role models for individuals who are looking for guidance and even information. No? Not? Okay. It's amazing how these people have kept all of us glued to our gadgets all year for the sake of entertainment and even sometimes for a good laugh. We know it's all about the numbers and the clicks and the views on social media, so let's see exactly what has more than the other.
Here are your nominees for Social Media Influencer of the Year. Gracious Kauma, Kadochi, Magnet, Tavodaka, Tony the Goon, Mwizukanji, The Wood Kitchen.
And the winner is, as they say, Mwizukanji. Anybody from Mwizukanji? Okay, I will take the award then. I'll take it home. Thank you very much indeed.
Congratulations to Mwizukanji for winning that award. Now let's get to the next category, which falls under the technical categories adjudicated by the POTYAs Council. This is the Zambian Film of the Year Award, which will be presented by filmmaker Oas Ray Mwape. Let's welcome him, a round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we celebrate the power of Zambian storytelling, stories that reflect our identity, our struggles, our triumphs, and our dreams. The Zambian Film of the Year Award honors a production that has not only entertained us, but moved us, challenged us, brought the world spotlight onto our growing film industry. This category is technical category and was not up for public vote, meaning a council of experts sat down to assess which film fitted the required criteria. And now let us turn our eyes to see which film was picked.
Every once in a generation, a story rises, raw, honest, and unafraid to confront the truths we often whisper about. With a fearless lens, this film that is being honored explores the delicate threads of family, tradition, and trauma, weaving them into a narrative that is both deeply personal and universally resonant. It challenges silence, it confronts pain, but above all, it speaks the conversations we need to have. Driven by powerful performances, meticulous direction, a masterful storytelling, this film showcases the extraordinary talent thriving within the Zambian film industry. Audiences have connected deeply with its message, applauding its bravery, its artistry, and its unapologetic truth. And tonight, we honor this groundbreaking work with the title of Zambian Film of the Year. On Becoming a Guinea Fowl, a film that dared to speak and inspired us to listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, on becoming a guinea fowl.
Hello, everyone. My name is Buchizia Singini, and I happen to work on the project. I worked as acting coach and as well as senior casting for the film, and I am receiving this award on behalf of the director, Rungano Nyoni. So she sent me something that I was supposed to read out, and it says, Buchi, you are very handsome. Okay, sorry, that's my ex. Sorry, it's just one sec. It's not. Oh, yes, found it. Says, just want to thank the crew and cast for pouring yourselves into the film and giving so much of yourselves. If it wasn't for their support, I would have had nothing. And they propped me up and assured me when I had doubts. Let's support Zambian film. Let's support everyone. Let's make sure that we get it done. Thank you.
But you forgot the award.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. We move on to the next category, which is Male Sports Personality of the Year. And to present this award is the Football Association of Zambia Deputy General Secretary, Mr. Iva Lengwe. Round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Male Sports Personality of the Year. Sports is full of beloved figures we choose to emulate. Truthfully, some are loved for their talent alone, but one way or the other, these men in the categories resonate with us, and we find ourselves cheering them whether they lose or win. That is why love for an athlete always begins with how they play the game. Here are the nominees for Male Sports Personality of the Year.
Here are your nominees for Male Sports Personality of the Year. Klings Kangwa, Paul Mwanza, Damian Shamambo, Muzala Samukonga, Raphael Sharon,
and the winner is Muzala Samukonga.
Well, I don't have much to say, but this is the third time we are winning this award. As Mzala Samkonga's management, we are grateful for the support that you gave him. Thank you to Diamond TV. Thank you to each and every person that voted and continue supporting him. The season has already started. We'll deliver as expected and we'll bring more trophies. Thank you.
Congratulations to Muzala Samkonga for winning Male Sports Personality of the Year. And now that we know who the Male Sports Personality of the Year is, it's only right that we move to who the Female Sports Personality of the Year award is. And to present this award, allow me to call on stage the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts, PPRO, Ntumunyangandu, alongside legendary boxer in Esther Piri. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the energy? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm standing next to the pioneer of women's boxing in the country, and her name is Esther Piri. Thank you so much. Female Sports Personality of the Year. There is no question that female athletes are strong, from climbing the highest mountains on earth to swimming in the brutal ocean conditions and even sprinting for 1,000 kilometers. Now so many sporting events have included women's participation. We need the world to appreciate female athletes more to bridge that gap. This is why we are here tonight, and she's a very good example of what we are. Here are the nominees for that category.
Here are your nominees for Female Sports Personality of the Year. Barbara Banda, Jade Piri, Mercy Chpasula, Miracle Chpito, Rachel Kundananji,
I want you to be the one to announce this. Come closer to the mic.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Abachizunguni Pawa. Tishta Buino. The winner is Barbara.
The winner is Barbara
Banda. Thank you. Why are you refusing? Please, why are you refusing? She has been so working hard and she has been so doing good. Let's appreciate.
So I think, good evening, everyone. My name is Aaron Mwanga. I'm Barbara Banda's manager. I think this is my 5th time coming on stage in a row. Usually they happen when the season is still on, so she's still in the USA, so that's why she could not be here. But she passed on a message that if she was going to win, I should thank the fans for always supporting and standing by her, and of course Diamond TV for recognizing her and her talent. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Barbara Banda. The next category is Social Media Comedian of the Year. And to present this award is former president, no, not of Zambia, but of the Comedians Association of Zambia. Please put your hands together for Mr. Chibwe Katebe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, muli bwanji, muli shani, muli buti, mudingai, ngachiri, muli uli, ni hao, much better. Humor does more than just make us happy. They say laughter is medicine for the soul and the body. That's if you don't have a running tummy. All around, the amazing nominees have worked very hard to entertain us, make our lives easy and bright. Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for the Best Social Media Comedian 2025 are...
Here are your nominees for Social Media Comedian of the Year. Aaron Dominic, Vamatero, Charity Katanga, Fanny Emmy, Telanzo, Lucky's Comedy, Maza, Dinema, Vikacha.
Wow. This is a tough one. And the winner is... Maza. Yeah, click control.
Namva kwati kumishitira obwalwa bonse. Ya. Awe. Ya. Ingange asambirira. Number 6 nali sambirira sana. Phone yenu nga yalira nshila that your phone is ringing. That your cellular gadget has intercepted some electromagnetic waves and it is currently summoning for your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for voting. Especially, Ichinacho, Opochiri. I'm a fan Zabare voter. Nanguri Mobala perform Oxantumina 02 at Mazadila Quach. Kuma 02. Yeah, anyway, otherwise, thank you so much. To my lovely wife, Chilizi, for supporting me. Otherwise, thank you so much.
Congratulations to Maza Comedy. Hey, looks like
He's
couples
been
are winning
really
tonight.
active.
Huh?
Couples are winning, Chimweka. Couples are winning. We see a lot of activity, especially on social media. And so with Maza, we see how year in, year out, he's remained active and well-deserved this award.
Yes, congratulations to him. Congratulations to his wife as well, Chilizi, who won earlier. And
I've been telling her, maybe we should be calling her Kalizi.
Well, I think she'll be able to decide that. Earlier we had Esther Chungu who won and Pompey also won. Congratulations to them, another couple that won tonight. Who knows, maybe Queen as well will be able to get a recognition award so that she gets something with Mr. Wycliffe Wamba, who's in our midst today.
Bashimwamba, can we make that happen? Maybe Queen, you, Kuta Isaka?
We'll make a plan, make a plan. Speaking of plans, the plan right now, Vida, is we'll be going for a break. But after the break, we still have more categories to get into. We've got TikTok Creator of the Year. And still to come also, we've got Song of the Year, Male Music Personality of the Year, Female Music Act of the Year, and much more. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we'll soon be closing off this year, 2025. And I sure hope that you end it on a high note, because we must all admit that this year kind of started off on a low note, Chumweka, as we woke up to news of one of our beloved artists being involved in an accident, and just a few days into the new year, he passed away.
Vida, when I heard that news, I really thought it was maybe fake news. I was hoping it was fake news, and I was hoping that maybe it's going to come out and tell people to stop spreading that information. Maybe just come out and just say, Lekefio! Or maybe, Vida, I don't know. If you know who we're talking about, please just raise your glass in the air. If you have a glass there, just raise your glass in the air. And for those who are taking Sarah's Creek, I hope you're taking Cabernet Sauvignon. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lifetime Achievement Award goes to this man right here.
Nindi plama lentuzi. Mwari ni India. Mwanama.
Hi, Dandy.
Hey, how are you?
So, I thought I'd bring you this.
Okay.
Since I saw it's your favorite one, this one.
Oh my goodness. Your company.
Your favorite?
You are silly, you are silly.
It's Friday. We brought you your favorite.
Yeah, my company, your company. This is in my hands. Hey, Vida. Come on, Kavioko. On a Friday, honestly, on a Lolo. Number when on Friday. Oh, yeah, go ahead up with a mountain. I'll be darling. I'm the savage.
He was an entertainer. Like in our home, there was nothing like everyone is sad. When there's a sad moment in the house, he would make sure that the family is happy. So to me, he was an entertainer, and he brought so much joy in the family.
When I hear the name Dandy, there are a lot of things that come to my mind. Of course, some emotions here and there. To me, he was more than a friend. He was my elder brother. He was like a brother to me. He was a friend I could run to. I was a friend he can run to. Yes, I was a little bit younger than him, but we shared a lot with him.
I remember so many things about King Dandy, so many memories. But one thing that really stood out for me is he was always a jovial person. He was always who was trying to make everyone laugh.
The way I can describe Wesley Chibambo is a bit far different from Dandy Crazy. So a lot of people knew him as Dandy Crazy, but with me and my kids and my family members, we knew him as Wesley Chibambo.
Well, you know, Dandy's personality was awesome, you know. Where Dandy just steps in, his personality was awesome, and the love for his family, is unexplainable, you know. It's something that I learned so much from.
I think the most difficult part is playing both the role of being a mother and a father at the same time. Because there are times when I remember and I sit down and I cry a lot when this kid comes to you and tell you, Mommy, I want this. And this time around, I've put something to say, since your dad is no longer here, there are certain things that I cannot do now.
For his friends and artists in general who had some sort of relationship with him, I think the best that we can do for him is just take care of his family and his kids. I think that's the best that we could do.
I've got like billions of memories. But there's one crazy moment, huh? I know we had angered millions of Zambians out there. I think we were in Samfia.
Some of my fondest memories were from the beginning, Danger Zone. Dandy was the first person to blow up from our camp. So whenever he would pull up to an event, pull up in a roster because the bus was filled with artists, you know, and all of us would have our turn to perform before he goes on.
We jumped on a boat. We were feeling nice. We took some tequila to Savanyo. So when we were on the boat, hey, you know, it was one of the craziest moments. We were just having fun, but we tangled a lot of Zambians until today. I apologize to the Zambians. It was out of alcohol.
Dandy is somebody that never believed in buying flowers. You might say, I love flowers so much, but the only time that I got to know that he was such a loving person is the time I gave him a son and he got me flowers. And that moment really, up to now, I really cherish that moment. It was a beautiful moment. Dearest Kindandi, I'm here with the fans and with your family. Today I've been honored with a lifetime achievement. It's really a good thing. And I remember so vividly in 2011, the time I got to get your award. But now we are getting this award on your behalf and you won't get to see it. As your wife, I'm here to say thank you for the life that I had to live with you and for the beautiful kids that you had given me. And for the fans out there who are still remembering and recognizing you even in your death. Your death was something that came and broke us all. We still love you, even in death. We love you so much.
I miss Dandy so much, and every now and then I find myself just thinking, it just feels like he's just somewhere performing. Yeah, rest in peace, King Dandy.
Video. Kola nda kabi. Mimi na sie. Yeah, I was there. Were you there when I was there when it happened? Yo, I was there.
May the soul of Mr. Wesley, Dandy Crazy Chibambo, rest in eternal peace. And he is the recipient of this Lifetime Achievement Award. And to receive it on his behalf tonight, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Helen Chalwe Chibambo.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is not so easy for me, but I have to do it anyway. I just want to thank the Diamond TV crew for simply recognizing my husband with such an amazing, beautiful award. Yeah, I don't want to say much because I'll keep tearing up. So I just want to say thank you, and I'll dedicate this award to the Zambian people and everyone, the fans that really loved Dandy truly. Thank you so much.
If your husband was here, probably say, Lekefio Kosa. Thanks a lot to the Diamond TV Awards. You guys are amazing. God bless you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
May Dandy's soul keep resting in peace. May he continue to rest in peace. He was truly a friend to Diamond TV. He always showed up for interviews when we asked that he shows up for our interviews. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to the next category with the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards tonight. And this is a new category we must add, TikTok Creator of the Year. And to present this award, let's welcome to the stage content creator Ruth Ronnie. A round of applause for Ruth Ronnie.
Why she was selected.
Presenting this award, this is a very new category. I'm happy to see that creators are getting recognized. As we may all have noticed, TikTok has completely transformed creativity, turning everyday moments into global trends and everyday people into stars. And here in Zambia, we've seen creators use this platform to entertain us, inspire us, educate us, and remind us just how powerful storytelling can be in 60 seconds or less. The next award celebrates a creator who has mastered the art, someone who sparks conversations, makes us laugh, and keeps us hitting share again and again. Here are your nominees for TikTok Creator of the Year.
Here are your nominees for TikTok Creator of the Year. Aaron Dominic, Angel Carter, Charity Katanga, Gracious Kauma, Kelanzo, Mr. Zimba, Soko, Teresa Lyainga.
Okay, so those are some pretty strong contenders. Who do you guys think is the winner of this award? I can't hear you. Okay. You know what? I was about to chant a slogan, but I'm just going to say, and the winner is Mr. Zimba! Okay, it seems Mr. Zimba is not in the building. As you may know, the CEO is in the USA. But yes, congratulations to the winner and all the nominees in the category. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big event, and we're about to go Ada. The next category is a technical category adjudicated upon by the POTYAs Council. To present the Most Influential Personality Award, please welcome POTYAs Council member Karen Nakawala.
Tired. Tatulafika na hafu. It's a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and it is an honor and a privilege to be here this evening, especially for this category. I think most of the time, we think when somebody says influential leader, we think about people that are in the entertainment space, people that are in the fashion space, beauty space. But I think we need to get grounded and realize that influencing people can happen in many sectors in our lives, including saving lives. And so, this year, we talk about influence going beyond visibility. It is the power to shape opinions, shift culture, and inspire a generation. The Most Influential Personality of the Year award celebrates an individual whose voice, actions, and impact have resonated across Zambia and made a meaningful contribution to the national discourse. This honor recognizes someone whose influence has inspired positive change and left a significant mark in their field. This category was not open for public voting. The POTYAs Council carefully deliberated and selected the individual they feel more deserving for this honor. And ladies and gentlemen, the TV Personality of the Year Award for Most Influential Personality goes to Faith Masupa. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
We gather to celebrate a woman has transformed lives in places many of
Faith Masupa has seen her
whose
work
heart has reached people many often forget. This woman is the founder of Mother of Millions. She stands as a true definition of influence with purpose. Through her organization, Mother of Millions, she has devoted her life to restoring dignity, rebuilding hope, and rekindling futures across Zambia. Her impact is especially profound in some of the most challenging spaces, correctional facilities. This woman has dedicated herself to supporting women who find themselves incarcerated, many of these mothers with circumstantial children. She has given these women and their little ones something society often denies them: a chance. She has championed the creation and rehabilitation of infrastructure within correctional facilities to ensure that circumstantial children, innocent, born into difficult environments, have access to early education, care, and a nurturing start. Through her advocacy, these children are no longer hidden or forgotten. They are learning, growing, and stepping into their futures with hope. This woman has equally extended her compassion to the women themselves. Women who, after serving their sentences, often walk back into the world with no support, no opportunity, and no sense of belonging. But under Mother of Millions, this woman has developed programs that help formerly incarcerated women reintegrated into society. This woman has helped countless of women stand tall again, not as former inmates, but as mothers. We proudly honor Mother of Millions founder, Faith Masupa. This year, she receives the Most Influential Personality of the Year award.
This is it's a surprise. I wasn't expecting it. I just want to say thank you so much, Diamond TV, and thank you so much to everyone that pours out love and supports the work that we do with children and mothers in prison. I always say, any child born in prison and in Zambia is everyone's child. It's our responsibility, ladies and gentlemen, to raise children in a way they're supposed to live. The first place a baby knows home is a prison cell. So thank you, Diamond TV, for recognizing our work. God bless you. Thank you once again. And by the way, thank you to my handsome husband on whose shoulders I always lean, because tears will never stop flowing until we see justice for every child. So thank you, baby. I love you.
All right, congratulations. Vida, you see, I'm hearing how nice that sounds. Thanks to my handsome husband, you know. It's the beauty about marriage, you know. Thanks to my husband, my wife, my beautiful wife. If it was in church, you even say, my wife is here. Babe, can you please stand up? You know, that kind of a thing, you know.
You talk about that with so much passion, Chumweka. Are you trying to send out a message? What are we going to see? Next year's POTYAs will be coming out thanking somebody?
Yes, thanking all the people who are watching the Diamond TV online, via the Diamond TV online platform right now. We are streaming live on that platform. We are also live on DSTV channel 271, GoTV channel 20, and Topstar channel 93. Vida thought she had me there, but, you know, we are very quick with some of these things. But speaking of being quick, The good thing about the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards, we get to move very quickly. And I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, we're not crossing over into midnight, into 01, because I think sometimes people expect that. But we'll be closing off very soon, because we actually have the last few categories left, right?
Big categories left as well. Are you looking forward to seeing who walk away with Song of the Year?
What about Social Media Personality of the Year? Yeah? Anybody? Are we looking for that one? Okay. And also, when we get back from the break, Vida, we've got a performance from Slap D. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Diamond TV Personality of the Year Awards. We continue tonight, and I did make mention, in fact, it's a promise that we're not staying too late. We'll not take too much of your time. We're in the last few minutes of the show and getting through the last few categories.
And let's also get through some comments as well, live streaming on our Facebook page. It's Diamond TV Online. I see a lot of messages coming to Mr. Zimba. And this one says, the way Mr. Zimba will go, Ada, for us who voted for him. Awe sure. CEO will go harder on us for making him win. This is John Kabuku, who is saying that, and so many more people congratulating Mr. Zimba.
Hey.
Saying he deserves it. Tashani says, Mr. Zimba Oku, he deserves it.
Wow. Okay. Well, congratulations to him. Remember, it's the people that voted. So those who did go on our social media platforms, went to our website as well to vote, are the reason why so far we've seen the winners tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the awards. We're about to get to our next performance. So this artist, Vida, for a very long time, making music has been the business. But recently, he announced that he wants to run for office, public office, as mayor of Lusaka. And I don't know if that news was fake or maybe it was a true story. But at the same time, Vida, it's clear for everyone to see. It was written on his Facebook page. People could read it clearly in black, now white. But at the same time, Vida, maybe people can only believe if he says it in his mother tongue. I don't know.
Oh, Chumweka, I see what you did there. He was mentioning names of albums that our next performer has released.
I'm glad you got it, Vida.
Definitely got it, Chumweka.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome King Dizzo Slap D.
This song is dedicated to everyone who helped me get where I am and what I have become.
How's everybody doing tonight? Komanezela mapenzi yanayimirira Chilowe kuchawama ndiye yenzele kuyanga ndiye benzo rekoda hip hop muchinyanja kunipaka chimwera slap ndiwe chikali wasazilekelela uzakafika pachali ninachoka fans promo kanyimbo katuwana pajantie yenze jemo sinezo kanizina kuti chinganile so rap muchinyanja ingafike kopaso iyi nyimbo nifuna jenika mbeko zikomo kuli wananikonda kuyambira chepa promo kuchokela kunyanzi kwa mutima kuli imwe kuli beimwe bwana ichi kuli beimwe Say what? Nyimbo zanga na bacha bene bamapaka manja mumwamba tuni ya bonse bebalipe vakalijo vajavanani pasolembela pozina nyimbo ma DJs wapa radio na muma club sakatia vya muchita guys one love unani manje mwanifikiza pano chanenezo kuno kamba cheli zikomo pahot 96.8 radio 4 manipeleka go through all Z Sininga ibaleko pali Q Phoenix dawatia wanani Elizabeth from Z mix Kolonika saneti unawadresi ni za kamibala Hoko one day kuchokela kunyansi kwa mtima kuli imwe wana Nishi kulibe And what you wanna say? Hey. Bounce. Let's go. Bounce. Yeah. Bounce. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, kwena lelo nachilila. Get him left and down for the Zoom mix. Pulu munchende. I'm a fly chick, so mo polo me no apena. One of your drinks at it. I'm a jails done one. I'm my drinks. I'm a rula kaso Heineken. Touch the mix. Pompe me on now. Uvike mona bits. Then no kila maafu. Echifine chadere. Black table ya fita kwa tishaka. Nama wicked flow ya chila sangoma. Body she was slapped easy one more shot. But nigga big in a bitty paka. Two play kuka. Veto DJ. Ubani na upya. Yebu pakula na wewe heka. Wisa mukulia. Just flow at the post. Sangwapo. Ifari kusa andishe apo. Wikipanga mami wadi. Let's go. This ain't 1, 2, 3. Hokin and you I'm a compun. No man no I'm a compun. Let me sang the show with you do. If it's in the person ever. Let's go. No, nobody shit. No, nobody shit. No, nobody shit. No, nobody shit. Oh my goodness. I wish Church Fathers would sing. And him, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the most beautiful, the most talented Kantu. Thank you for holding me down all these years, baby girl. And of course, the Heritage Band. But I'm so happy to be here. I've been making music for 19 years now. Next year will be 20. I've been humbled. I've been dissed. I've been insulted. A lot of things have happened to me. But one thing remains, ladies and gentlemen. I've been this for a long time. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. Hey. 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 1, 1. I think the devil trying to test me. I need a groupie and a bestie. George hit you with the light skin. I've been the ish for a long time. You say what? See the I've been the ish for a long time. Been making money for a long time. Drinking any fun. One more time, let's go. I think the devil trying to test me. I need a groupie and a bestie. George hit you with the light skin. I've been the ish for a long time. You say what? See the I've been the shit for a long time. Been making money for a long time. Ready for a long time. I blew up saying, yeah, now a coolie seat. But we ain't heard from the homie, all you got is me. They wanted me to open up for Mr. I said it's cool, got Timothy Pila the same fee. There's a rapper choka time we are Kesha. Tupac Akalupunda ni Ganesh. North me, Pajana Veneka Pesha, Tapangilama. Boom, Kumanesha. My bass psycho, I call my Lady Gaga. And me, I mean Dada. Me and Bobby, still killing it. Still on the same team, sitting got my money Dada. My line in the jar over moon. The money one line in the topo. The TC got it, Puka Wamo. Osani Paranisa and the Nango. You now rocking with the next white boy. I ain't gotta say it, you know who got the sauce. Florida, plus I bring the heat from the Nikusi Aponga. Thank you so much. My name is Slapty.
Whoa. Whoa. I was going to say make another round of applause, but you're clearly already making it. But just for the sake of it, another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Encore? Encore? Oh, man. Maybe at the after party. Maybe at the after party. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to award different people who've shown excellence in the year 2024 into 2025. And we get to our next category. In fact, this next category is a special category. It's the Chairman's Award. And to present this award, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome the Diamond Media Chief Visionary Officer, Mr. Costa Mwansa. You must see video, please. You can do better than this, ladies and gentlemen. We have to get paid, you know.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are we having a good time? Thank you so much. Firstly, allow me to recognize and thank the tremendous job that has been done by the POTYAs Council. Karen and team, thank you so much. A big round of applause for them. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight would not be complete without me recognizing all the hard work that is done by the staff and team at Diamond Media. Thank you so much, Diamonds. We are forever Diamond. This is the 7th edition of the Personality of the Year Awards, and we continue to go strong. We continue to be resilient. As we have awarded many celebrated individuals, especially in aspects of content creation, tonight, the Chairman's Award for me is very personal. This year, for me, has seen me go through many challenges. And one of those challenges is a health challenge. In the last 4 months, I have had to endure on average 6 hours of surgery. And while in the surgery room, before and after, it gave me a point of reflection that in the work that we do and in the busy world that we exist in, we often forget to think about nurses, doctors, surgeons who perform a noble duty that is most often thankless. Many business houses or corporate houses have CSR initiatives, and most of the times it's good. We go to hospitals, we mop, we clean. But when you go into surgery, what I realized is that most of our people have to fly to India or other parts of the world, not because Zambia does not have qualified medical doctors or surgeons, but because we lack some of this equipment. And some of this equipment is basic things like surgical gloves, even scalpels. And it dawned upon me that we need to start thinking of how, as individuals, we can begin investing in health. And when I talk about investing in health, yes, it's very interesting that people are now going to the gym and people are now running and walking and having marathons. But we need to supplement or complement government efforts beyond supply of medicines. And as individuals, we need to support the efforts of these men and women that are saving many lives, including mine this year, having undergone a major surgery that I was supposed to do in India, but I had to do in Zambia because of the skilled personnel. And I've taken it upon myself that I will start this campaign of mobilizing financial support towards healthcare. And I am pledging tonight that towards surgical care, I am donating 50,000 kwacha as an individual so that we begin investing in healthcare. And so for me, the Chairman's Award tonight is based on personal experience, is based on the heroes that more often than not we do not recognize because their job is noble. And tonight, I decide to dedicate this award to surgeons and health practitioners in Zambia. Here's your Chairman's Award.
This evening, we honor a man whose life's work has transformed medicine, mentorship, and humanity in Zambia. A man driven by faith, excellence, and an unwavering commitment to service. Dr. Kachinga Sichizia, a church leader, passionate mentor, and the founding director of the Zambian Neurosurgery Specialist Training Program. He is also the founder and CEO of By His Stripes Medical Center, the country's first specialist neurosurgery center. His neurosurgery journey took him across Africa, Europe, Asia, and North America. He trained in countries like Zimbabwe, South Africa, Uganda, the USA, the UK, Wales, and Canada. Despite opportunities abroad, he chose to return home and serve Zambia. His impact has been extraordinary. He has performed groundbreaking neurosurgical operations for both children and adults. In 2018, he launched the Zambian Neurosurgery Specialist Training Program, which has already produced 11 neurosurgeons, including Zambia's first female neurosurgeon, with graduates now advancing further in world-class institutions such as Harvard, Cambridge, Osaka, and Scotland. Beyond medicine, Dr. Sichizia is an award-winning author of An Easy Yoke, a mountain climber who summited Mount Elgon and Kilimanjaro, an athlete, humanitarian, and a Global Vision Zero ambassador. Through his hospital, he has provided free life-saving operations for children with hydrocephalus and spina bifida, and even climbed Kilimanjaro again to raise funds for neonatal incubators. He is also a leader in tradition affairs, a supporter of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, a committed church elder, and a devoted husband, father, and grandfather. Dr. Kachinga Sichizia lives with passion, humility, and a servant heart. His contribution to Zambia is immeasurable. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's POTYAs Chairman's Award goes to Dr. Kachinga Sichizia.
Ladies and gentlemen, a bigger round of applause for these unsung heroes. "16 years ago, as a young journalist at Movie TV, I started covering the work of Dr. Sichizia. He was operating free of charge young kids born with cleft lip, spina bifida, hydrocephalus. I covered him climbing 22 floors of Findoko House every day for 2 months while he was raising money to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Tonight, these unsung heroes, like Dr. Colin West, my personal orthopedician at Medlands, unsung heroes like Professor Muller at Italian Hospital. He is the Zambian Ben Carson and the Gifted Hands. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chairman Award.
Thank you very much. Please take your seats. My name is Kachinga Sichizia. A 62-year-old man, married to a beautiful girl for the last 32 years. Veronica, come through, my girl. Thank you. So this is the wife of my youth. And I was telling my proteges, my students, that to survive as a neurosurgeon, you need a very strong marriage. You can't stand the stress of neurosurgery if your home is under pressure. So I've a good home created by this woman. I said that marriage is so important to me that I've kept mine for the last 32 years. A lot of things have come and gone, but my marriage has stood. And there's no plan B till death says so. Thank you, sweetheart. This is to us. Thank you so much. Brother Costa, thank you. I've never heard anybody say those words about me before. But this is humbling, this is building. I'm a passionate man. I am a believer. I love when people say, Dr. Schizia prays for patience. It's because I'm invoking a greater power than the power that I have. I recognize that I'm limited as a man, no matter how good my skills as a surgeon may be. And I do the most intense forms of surgery. But I know there's a greater power that can heal greater than I can ever do. And so I pray for my patients, invoking the name of the Lord to go where I can never go as a man. I am a persuaded man. I'm a convicted man. Last week, I had an event. We're doing ward rounds with my students. And there was this lady who came from the southern province with a baby who had spina bifida and hydrocephalus, meaning the child had a big head and had an open back. The mother was sitting down with her head bowed down. And I saw this is an unleaded woman who does not know. She has 4 other children. And then on the 5th child, this happens to her. She does not know what has befallen her. She's broken down. She can't say, she can't even look up to look into the face of the surgeon. My heart was broken. I began to tell my students that this is what we are here for. To lift people like this woman. To love on this woman. This woman can't even talk about the problem she has, but we are educated and trained to lift people such as this woman are. You know, I'm wearing this tie. This tie was given to me by a group of doctors from MD Anderson, the biggest cancer center in the United States. It was designed by little children who are suffering from cancer in the United States. We have a similar burden in Zambia, and slowly our services are getting better. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I honor my patients that have made me who I am, that have allowed me to pour out the love that God has poured into my spirit unto them. I honor my students that are my legacy, that will carry on, that I teach every day, trying to inspire them to love God and to love God's people, and to serve God's people with purity and with love. This is to every doctor. As Costa has said so well, this is not to me alone. There are thousands of doctors, unsung heroes, who do mighty and great things that you never see. I received this award, Costa, on their behalf. Thank you so much. Thank you, Diamond TV. Thank you, Chairman Costa. Thank you, my wife and my children, my family who are my backbone. The Lord bless you all. Thank you so much.
Chairman's Award recipient, Dr. Schizia there. Another round of applause for him as he exits the stage, ladies and gentlemen. And now we move to a category that took the public vote. Are you ready to hear who the female music act for this year has been. Well, to present this award, let's welcome to the stage once again, Alice Chuma.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's such an honor for me to present this significant award. And being a female who's worked in this music industry, it's such a joy for me to present the Female Music Act of the Year. The music industry has opened vastly to the women in the last couple of years. Despite the saying, the music industry is nowhere near reaching gender parity. Women have shown perseverance in the music business and taken up the mantle from the men to show that we are just as good. Here are the nominees for the Female Music Act of the Year.
Here are your nominees for Female Music Act of the Year. Cleo Ice Cream, Mama B, Salia Mianda, Teresa Vocalist, Toela Kaira, Savage,
Do we have any guessers in the house? Well, your guess is just as good as mine. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Zaven!
Fresh baby
Is Zaven in the house? Or anyone to represent?
Oh yeah, abene bawadina bakwata show lero but twabapokera I'm sure about around for thank you.
Congratulations to Zaven on winning Female Music Act. And now that we know who the Female Music Act is, it's only right that we find out who the Male Music Act is. And to present this award, let's welcome to the stage the Zambia Association of Musicians Vice President, Yaya Kaba, aka KB. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Somebody sounds tipsy. You must be tired, huh? Anyway, one thing about music is that when music hits, it hits hard, but you feel no pain. You see me? That was a quote by Bob Marley, and it's very true. So what music makes you feel is something special. So for example, if you're going through, say, for example, a heartbreak, or you are happy, then you heard the song for the first time, you always remember how that song made you feel. And that's the reason why tonight we're honoring those male artists that have given everything in terms of lyrics and what they bring to the table in terms of the vocal ability and just the music production in general. So to present to you the best Male Act of the Year, here are the nominees.
Here are your Nominees for Male Music Act of the Year: Chester, Chilewan, Frank Rowe, J Cash, Tilo, Y Senate,
I think you all agree that this is probably the most difficult category because you can't even guess who wins this one. Who do you think wins it? In my opinion, anybody could win this award. True or false? And the winner is... I think you gave me a wrong one. I think you get... Chile won! I think Chile is not here, so I'll pick up this award on his behalf. A big hand for Chile. Oh, he's here.
From the day that I met you, girl, said inside Lupana.
Yeah, company ni company. Twasenda kwa this year. Just like he said, it was a competitive. Yachikosa ibonsa bachi bamoino yo bali bombesha. Even I know in nangu kuvota ngali fyata chipondo chali bomba. That's why I'm dedicating this award to everybody who really worked hard this year. More especially Barusaka Bakopa and Abashara Bonsaba de Bomba. Chase for Zambian music.
Congratulations to Chile One as this year's winner. Let's now get to the second last category of the night. And this is Song of the Year. And to present this award, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Trade Kings Group of Companies, Head of Communications, Ms. Bridget Kambobe, alongside the Zambia Association of Musicians President, Brian Biflo Wembia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is a tough one to make this announcement this time, but Biflo, move a little closer. Move closer. I think the one important thing that we must say before we announce this Song of the Year is that the very key things that make a Song of the Year, Song of the Year. Biflo? Yeah. And I think for us, and when I say for us, when I say that, you know what I mean? We are looking for emotional connection. We are looking for relevance. We are looking for artistic expression.
I tell you.
And so we're at this particular time when that Song of the Year must be announced. And Biflo, do you want to say who the nominees are?
Before we get to the nominees, Bridget, I think it's important for me as an artist to attest to the fact that It's not easy to make a hit song, I tell you. Neither is it easy to make an album. And for the fans, I tell you, it's even more difficult for them to pick out their favorite hit song off an album. I tell you. And the nominees for Song of the Year are...
Here are your nominees for Song of the Year. Chapam Smile, J Cash featuring JC Kalinks and Dismo. Cheers to the Good Times, Vincenzo Mbale featuring Bobby East. Eon Dongananankwe, Chester. Follow, Triple M featuring Dremo. Most Wanted, Y7. Mr. and Mrs. Yomax. Nationality, J-Trigger Ari. Remember Me, Chinoa. Dirty is more featuring Yomax. Winsula, Maki 2 featuring Glorious Band.
Can you guess who the winner is? It's right at this point where I, as president of the Zambia Association of Musicians, will have to say, Nasamba mo pantubonse bana bandi.
And the song of the year, I tell you, and the song of the year goes to Indonganda Nankwe Chester.
Rich Brown. Another Chester production. No. Yeah, man.
Tabesha. Chester is out of the country, and he told me to get this award on the behalf. Okay. Chester is out of the country. He told me to get the award on his behalf. Thank you for the votes.
Congratulations to Chester for winning Song of the Year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to the last category of the night. The final award that we're giving at this year's POTYAs. And this is Social Media Personality of the Year. Now, to present this award, please welcome author and former Chief Government Spokesperson, Dr. Dora Silia. A round of applause.
Good evening to you all. Are you having a good time? I believe there was a deliberate effort tonight to make sure that retirees such as myself stayed up this late. Because this is why I am here to present the last award, the Social Media Personality of the Year. Now, when they apply themselves positively Social media personalities have the power to inspire, they have the power to inform, and most of all, they have the power to guide, especially the young people. In the last 1 year, you have all spent a lot of time on your mobile gadgets, following the social media personalities as they entertain you. You have followed the gossip, their fashion, and their content. And so tonight, we are presenting the nominees for the Social Media Influencer of the Year. Here are the nominees.
Here are your nominees for Social Media Personality of the Year. Alice Musukwa, Bamatero, Aidam Sakanya, Maza, Mizukanji, Remy Kangwa, Simon Mwewale, Wycliffe Mwamba.
Congratulations once again to Diamond Media for putting up this very exciting event to reward the creatives in the space. I know you are very eager to know who is the social media personality of the year. Any guesses? The social media personality of the year is Wycliffe Mwamba.
Bwana mkubwa, ala mwina ntolesha omupamba bwana naimwe. Abapela nachikomba kaputi mbwele kunchito. Nachiba munaiti ne bwana nenze munaiti. Ule bombaka subanisha. Oh, so walofa kweba ine. Pia upuwa.
Are you here, Mr. Mwamba?
Mutinda. Kamwamba, Isa.
He's your neighbor. So his neighbor is receiving on his behalf.
Rupwaro dianibane basona tuina bonse. Thank you.
Congratulations to Mr. Wycliffe Mwamba for being the winner of this year's Social Media Personality of the Year award, as voted by you.
And it was our last award for tonight, Chimweka. I must say, personalities have walked away with awards. People got to vote, and they saw their favorites walk away with a plaque tonight.
Yes, and maybe just towards the end, because Mr. Wycliffe was actually requesting that, some transport refunds that should be given. So maybe we'll make something at the door there for him. But since he's already left, I guess we'll have to do it, maybe buy mobile money. Probably make a plan for him, eh?
We could make that plan, Chimweka. We already made plans for drinks. There were other requests for drinks, but those plans have already been made, as we've seen drinks pouring in the house. But we do appreciate all of you that have been watching from your mobile devices or your television on Diamond TV channel 271 and DSTV Go TV channel 20 and Musanza on Top Star channel 93.
Speaking of the drinks, once again, thanks to our drink sponsors. We do have Sarah's Creek, we've got Chateau, and also Heineken for the sponsorship.
And for our shoes, we do thank Cora for mine. And Every Man Store, Chimweka's shoes, Caslita Designs for dressing me, Poise Luxury for my nails and my hair, and Glam Zone for my makeup.
Vida, we did it.
We did it, Chimweka.
I need to take you for the after party at Zambezi Lifestyle Lounge at East Park, so we need to go there and just get to enjoy a wonderful night. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out tonight. A round of applause for yourselves. This is where we end the show for tonight. Thank you for watching. Let's do this again next year for the Personality of the Year Awards 2026.
Enjoy the rest of your night.